up, YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing? Today, I've got a really cool place for you guys. This place was built in 1928. It's been sitting abandoned now for at least 5 years, and it was the home of Toronto's first mayor. The place I'm talking about is this beautiful mansion that's sitting here behind me, buried behind all this growth. This thing I think is going to absolutely blow your minds. So why don't we take a quick walk around outside and then get inside and see if we can figure out about this place. All right, guys, we're going to start today's adventure just outside the front of the house at the end of the driveway here. We're going to take a very quick walk around outside since there's a lot of snow and it's going to be hard to maneuver. And then we're going to get inside and get right down to the nitty-gritty of this place. Like I mentioned in the introduction, this place was built way back in 1928. And it's now been sitting here abandoned for at least 5 years. The property this place is on is an absolutely huge property, and it's in the middle of the city. It's an absolutely crazy busy area. So let's take a quick walk around. I'll show you guys. Right away, you can see it's a bit of a secluded house. You've got some evergreens there. You've got a nice fence hiding it from the main street that it's off of. Got a beautiful tree right here. But yeah, they got a nice roundabout driveway leading up to the house. And this is the house over here. It's a little bit hard to see because everything is really heavily overgrown. And it doesn't help that we got like a foot of snow almost in the last day. But it's a really cool looking place. Really overgrown though. Look at this. Look at the vines on the front. Absolutely stunning. That's a really beautiful home. Hard to believe that something like this could be sitting abandoned, waiting to be demolished. This house was actually supposed to be demolished a few years ago, so we're actually lucky that it's still standing here today and we get a chance to check this one out. We'll take a quick walk around the side here. The snow is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe how bad it got in the last day. But it is February in Ontario, so I guess I really can't complain if this is our first bad snowfall. It does make for a beautiful scenic set. Look at the brush, and the bush is all covered with snow. Really nice to see. Just an amazing, amazing looking place. Looks like it has iron glass windows everywhere. Got beautiful brickwork and stonework. Well, actually it looks like it's all stone outside. Just amazing. And of course it goes all the way down here. Looks like they have a garage space here. I don't know if it's open or not. Take a quick look. There might not be. Looks like there's something above the garage. We'll see if we can get in it. Oh, look at the backyard. It's really rough back here though, so I don't really go climbing through this too much. But I'll show you guys real quick. I mean, this is a beautiful secluded part of the yard. Got a nice cabin there. Got a lot of trees that are down. Look at this though. Beautiful pool in the backyard. Got a really nice looking deck. Oh, look at that. Looks like a castle turret over there. The house looks like a bit of a castle from the back. It's a beautiful looking place though. It's hard to believe that this is sitting empty. Wow. Wild. It's a really nice deck, really big deck. But yeah, this pool. Bet you this hosted some amazing parties. I wonder if we can get up in this room above the garage. It's kind of interesting. We'll see. I don't think the stairs look bad. Of course, thinking really isn't knowing. But we're explorers, so this is what we do. Oh, it's locked. But as you can see, looks like it's just one room. Not a whole lot to see. All right, guys. I think that's all we're going to do outside here because there's really not much else we can do. It's a busy area. It's really crappy walking around in shoes and all this snow. So I think the best thing to do would be to stop dilly-dallying back here and get inside this house. See what we can figure out about this place. Okay, guys, we're going to start this one just inside the front door. I think this place is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. So why don't we get right down to it and start exploring. Like I mentioned out front, this place is a mansion that was built way back in 1928. It was the home of the first mayor of Toronto. And now it's been sitting here abandoned for at least 5 years. And as you're going to find out, this place is really starting to decay. It's starting to get into pretty bad shape. Right away, when you come in the front door, you've got this little powder room, which you're greeted with. So all the guests could, do what they got to do. Just look at that really cool vanity. Really interesting looking countertop. And look how moldy the cabinet doors are. I think you're going to see a lot of mold in all the interior doors and the walls, just from what I'm seeing here already. Of course, the brown bomber has not been here. Look at that, they had an interesting grill there for the radiator in the wall. All right, so you back out of this room here, and we're back right in the front entryway again. You got this cool little area here. And they got a nice iron glass window looking out. Very covered over by the overgrown brush and shrubbery now. Of course, that's another radiator there. There's going to be a lot of those in this house. And this is where it gets interesting. As I turn around, take a look at the staircase going upstairs. Beautiful stuff. Again, look at the decay. This place is really bad. Look at the newel post. I believe that would have been hand carved. Again, it's just one of those beautiful relics from the past. You don't see things like this anymore. And even though the stairs aren't the prettiest, I really like the banister going up. You know it's an old one because it's only about 2 feet tall. And they kind of wrap all the way up there. So we'll get into that a little bit later. Why don't we start by going this way first? And right away, again, like I said, this place is a little rough. There's a lot of decay happening in here. Ceiling is coming down in this room. Of course, you come into this room and there's a way to go to the kitchen, which we'll check later. I'm assuming this would have been like a living room type space or like a family room or some kind of a hangout area. Again, you got the beautiful windows, radiators on every one. I'm not going to point them out every time, but you guys get the idea now. Even the interior doors, beautiful iron glass. Look at that. That's a lost art. They just don't do it like that anymore. Speaking of lost art, somebody lost their art here. It's very interesting, very abstract. But yeah, I'd be shocked if there isn't some asbestos in this house, so we really should be careful stirring up whatever's on the floors. Of course, I'm always usually pretty careful about that. Back here, it looks like we have a room that was an addition to the house. Little hangout area. Okay, some nice letters on the boards here. Some really nice messages for us to read. But yeah, you can see this is like the stone wall from outside. This very much looks like an add-on or something they did, a little sunroom or a little hangout space. Interesting little room. I like how they have the wood panel ceilings. It's a classy touch that I really like when I see it. I point it out every time. Of course, this takes us back to this room here. And as you work your way over here, you see back out the hallway there, but we're going to go to the kitchen first. I believe the place still has the power on, so all these hanging wires and everything is pretty alarming. Got to be careful not to touch anything because I'm sure there are live wires. Of course, over here is the kitchen. Now there's Owen. We're both filming at the same time. What's happening, everybody? Everybody check out Owen.
Check out Greg's channel.
Thanks, Owen. That was weird. So this is the kitchen here. Look at the white marble countertop. That's really nice. Actually, that's not white marble. It's white granite, sorry. Pretty cool. Of course, they've got this door here going back out to the hallway where we started the video. You got Ethan over there too, so make sure you check him out. His and Owen's links will be in the description as usual. Look how moldy the ceiling's even getting. Wow. So this door here in front of me, it's just a closet with a really big out of place light. That looks like an outdoor light or a pool light. I don't know why it's on the wall in there. Weird. But hey, this place has been updated. Look at that. They have central vac. So I guess some renovations took place, sometime in the last 50 years. All right, so let's check this kitchen out and get further into it. Look at this beautiful island here. Lots of counter space. It's all solid wood. It's got a granite countertop. It's really moldy looking, really dusty and dirty. But this would have been a great space to entertain your guests, to have parties, cook for the family, do all that stuff. It's a huge kitchen area. You got storage over there. We'll get into all that in a minute. I'll just kind of pan around. A lot of the stuff is missing, like there's no fridge, so unfortunately we're not going to get into that kind of smelly stuff today. And a lot of the cabinets no longer have their doors. Look at that though, somebody smashed the granite there. This place is in rough shape. Apparently it was pristine at one point in time about 5 years ago from what I hear. It's no longer that way now. They had a carburetor though at one point. Oh look, there's the kitchen sink there. Look at that, that's a beautiful stainless steel sink. That thing is huge. Wow. But yeah, this is what it looks like looking back. You know, you got a nice tile backsplash. You got your vanities there, the counters, the cabinets. Got a range hood there, looks like it's stainless steel. Of course, the sink is right by these beautiful double iron glass windows here looking out at the yard. You know, if it was here, I would have pointed that out and I would have told you how much I loved it. Fortunately, the sink is over here. I'll kind of back up and show you the kitchen from this view here now. So this is the other side of this island here. As you can see, it looks like it has some storage from basic items down there. We got a pretty modern light hanging up there above it. This might have been where the washing machine was, the dishwasher, And of course, they have a nice glass door cabinet there too. Amazing. As you look around this room, it's an amazing space. Let's show you these cabinets here that I didn't show you yet. Lots of storage in this kitchen. You don't just have the storage on the back wall here. Got everything running along this wall over here too. Look at that. Just amazing. It's really huge for its time. Like this is really a mansion in every word, bit of the definition of the word. But even for a house that's older, this is, still quite a large home. Like sometimes older mansions weren't this big. This thing is a pretty giant place so far. Beautiful fireplace. Of course, they got stone going around that too. Looks like the mantle and everything's a little bit more modern. They probably had a TV on the wall up there. That's obviously modern. Again, you got the windows. You got this fantastic seating area over there. There could have been a table here, I guess, at one point in time, or this just could have been an area to rest or read. Just amazing. Of course, the kitchen, I have to point out, I'm sure this house has crown molding everywhere, but this kitchen, they did it right. Every section of the kitchen has crown molding running through it, even back there. Now, as we go over here, it looks like we have a beautiful sunroom space. You got these large double doors going out to it, so let's check this out. It's beautiful. And of course, it's really snowy like you guys saw out there earlier. It's hard to maneuver in some of these areas outside right now. So these are the parts of the yard I couldn't show you. You can see it's a bit of a city home, so the backyard's quite crammed. You even have a pool out there. Got a pool way back in the yard there, and they've got a nice deck with lots of privacy here. It's unfortunate we really couldn't get back there today, but it is what it is. Their table's been left behind. Look at that, even the ironwork below. That's cool. That's really wild. Of course, yeah, look at all the windows in this space. Beautiful space, and of course, there's lots of windows going back into the house too. So all this natural light can work its way around. These ones up here, the ceiling is all windows too. Unfortunately, they're covered with snow, but that's really impressive. That's a really, really amazing little spot here. All right, let's turn around and go back into the house. You can see they have more modern hardwood floors in the kitchen, which is really nice. Let's work our way through. So this is going back to where we first came from. That takes us downstairs. We'll do that last. Let's go this way back to the front hallway here where we started. Again, this is the stairs going upstairs. We'll check this last or before we go to the basement. Let's go to this room, which is looking really decayed. Wow, look at the paint peel. This is unbelievable. Again, they have crown moldings in here. Very beautiful design on the crown molding. Those look like they're probably hand carved. They got the hardwood floors in here too. Wow. This could have been like a den, or maybe this could have been a family room or just another living room type space. Got another wood burning fireplace, which is amazing. Again, it's got the granite going around it, and it's got, it looks like a bit more of a modern day mantle. Look at the windows in here, beautiful. Lots of light coming in. You also get to look out at that beautiful yard. Back up a bit and give you guys a view from this side. They even have pot lights in here. So these are more like 80s or 90s type of pot lights. So they probably did some serious renovations, you know, sometime 40 years ago or a little less than that. Try to update the place. It's a beautiful day out there, isn't it? Well, not really, but it looks nice. So this takes us back to the front hallway again. And these stairs go upstairs. So why don't we do that next and see what's up here. Again, look at the decay up here. You got an interesting carpet runner hiding the hardwood on the stairs here, which is a bit of a shame. Look at the shape of that entryway to the room. Paint peel's ridiculous. Show you guys the stairs from here. Again, beautiful newel posts going all the way up. Unfortunately, the banister did get beat down a little bit by idiots, so a lot of the posts are missing. That's a shame because it's beautiful. You can see what this room is. This looks like a bedroom or something, or another office. I don't know what this is. It's a mansion. It gets confusing after a while. You can see this is a really decayed looking room here. Ceiling's coming down. Lots of signs of water damage over the years. Of course, you got this nasty insulation on the ground. Some of it may be asbestos, so we'll avoid it. That's really neat. Oh, look at those windows. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this must be like the castle part of the house here. You got these stairs going up too, so that we'll have to check those out. You got cabinets down there. That's a whole different area we'll have to see. But that's really interesting how the room has windows going out to the stairs like that. Wow. And of course, this room also has a beautiful actual wood burning fireplace. Yep, it's a real one. And of course, again, they have the granite going around it. Really nice mantle. Looks like they had a TV mounted up there. Really cool corner for books or whatever you want to put. Like that. I like how everything is just kind of built in and making use of all the space in this place. It's really wild. And the paneling, like the wainscoting, I don't know if this is wainscoting because it goes all the way to the ceiling, so that's not really the right name. But this paneling going around the room is quite something to see too. Very fancy looking. Definitely a high-end home from back in the day. And of course, that opening going back out to the stairs. I just love the shape of that. So the stairs continue to go upstairs. This house is kind of like split level in a way. Beautiful old door. Modern hardware on it, unfortunately. It's definitely an original door to the home. Oh, okay, this takes us to those stairs here. Well, that's pretty neat. So we'll go down these because we saw where these go earlier. We'll check that out. I'll just give you guys an idea where we are. So you got a nice big window looking out front there. Those two windows look in the room we were in. If I look up here, got another skylight covered in snow. Pretty wild. Okay, so let's turn around and try not to bump into the wall too much. So we go this way, it looks like we got more rooms. Oh yeah, this is a bedroom for sure. It's a smaller room. By the color, it looks like it could be a kid's room. Look at that old vent up there. You can see the baseboards are really tall. Very typical of a home built way back in the 1920s and 1930s. Of course, you got another radiator there. Built-in bookshelves on this wall here. There's a lot of storage in this room for a tiny little space, really. These handles look like they're very new. And of course, here we have a closet. A little tiny closet with a good amount of storage space. Come back out here. And there's still another room over here. This is a big room. Look at this one. Oh, wow, look at the ceiling. That's neat. I don't think that's a vaulted ceiling. I don't think that's the right term for that. I'm sure somebody that's watching this will know. Please tell me what it's called. But it's a very nice ceiling. This room has a nice big walk-in closet. Oh, wow, look at all the storage in here. I mean, the amenities in this house are pretty nice for a house that's that old. I mean, it's pretty much almost 100 years old. Obviously, there was a bed here, and you've got two lights mounted onto the wall like a hotel. Again, look at these vaulted, like, I'm going to call this vaulted because I don't know what else to call it. That's really neat. Really, really neat. I like how they have the lights up there to give the room a lot of ambience. Somebody broke the window from outside, it seems. And that's a really cool looking kid's kitchen set there. It's kind of feeling like a master bedroom. Look at the view of the backyard. We got the lattice on the deck there. You can see the backyard goes pretty far back for where we are. That's pretty wild. And this is the bathroom here. Yeah, this is looking like a master bath. Oh, wow. Whoa. Look at that. That's the castle turret there. I mentioned that when I was looking out at the stairs, but this is it here. Look at that light hanging. Look how you have that window up there. Like, look at that. That's beautiful. Oh my God. Of course, you got this window here. This room has got lots of windows, lots of natural light, beautiful lights on the wall, beautiful wall sconces. But the best thing about this room, look at this tub. It's massive and it's absolutely beautiful. Wow. Unfortunately, the hardware is missing, so I guess we won't be using this today. The tile work on the floor looks a little more modern. The floors are very nice. Unfortunately, the toilet's missing in this room, so we won't be able to tell if the brown bomber's been here. Look at this vanity. This is very old. Wow. That's amazing. Unfortunately, the sink and the countertop here have been vandalized too. That's not a medicine cabinet, so we won't even look at it. But look at this shower. Yeah, this is obviously a bit more of a modern renovation here. You've got the beautiful glass doors. Tile work looks a lot newer, like the floors. Unfortunately, it's been robbed of its hardware. But look at that. You got one shower head there. You've got the rain shower head there. And then well, you know what? I'll just go in. You got the box for your soap and shampoo. Look at this. Again, we found another place with a bench in the shower. So I guess your partner can sit there and watch you shower, or you could take turns. Pretty wild. Or it's for somebody who is elderly and needs to sit. But we'll have fun and say it's for weird games. Again, look at that. As soon as you come back out of the shower, beautiful view of this. This is just absolutely amazing. How can this be abandoned? Go back into the master bedroom, or what I presume to be is the master. We'll work our way back out to the hallway. Again, you can see they got the central vac here, so the whole house has been equipped with it. Pretty nice. All right, so this takes us back to the stairs here. We'll go down these ones last when we go to the basement. For now, we'll go this way. Look at that vent up there. That's a big one. And again, the decay up here is pretty insane. Got lots of paint peel. You've got mold everywhere. That wall there. Look at this one in front of us. Look at that decay. Look at that paint peel. It's just crazy. Of course, you got beautiful newel posts, like I said, going all the way up the stairs. Let's check this room behind me here. This looks like a kid's room or a guest room. Again, decay is pretty bad in here. The floors have been wet many times for a long time. And this insulation's starting to come through. Water, time, and the elements are starting to have their devastating effects on this home, unfortunately. Again, this room's got beautiful windows, lots of light coming into every room so far. Really amazing stuff. Those curtains have been left behind. It's a great view of the yard from here. Really nice, really, really, really nice. I'll give you guys a look from this perspective, looking back out to the hall, looking at that decay. I'll show you guys this closet. It's a fancy one. They got the shoe rack in the bottom and a good amount of storage space for a kid. Come back out to this decayed hallway here. You can see the copper pirates have been here, but it looks like they didn't finish their mission. And you can see how old the home is here. Look at that. That's the plaster and lathe from inside the wall. Very old stuff. Look at the beautiful tile in this room. So this is, I believe this is white granite. Beautiful bathroom. Look at this countertop though. Whoa. That's a little bit dated looking. Nice double sink, his and her sink. Probably for the kids, I would think, if there was kids here. Of course, you have a little bit more modern Home Depot lights there with the mirrors. Go inside and take a look. Oh yeah, yeah, this is probably a kid's room. Look at the shower curtain. But the shower is beautiful. Like, look at this, look at this. It's all stone. You got a tub in there that's encased in all this stone. Just amazing. Wow. Of course, they also have their own soap box built into the wall for this one. Look at the decay on the door. That's crazy. Of course, over here, very modest looking toilet tucked away in the corner. But again, even when you're taking a dump, you got a couple of nice windows to greet you. It's pretty wild. All right, let's go back out to the hallway here. Look at that wiring hanging out there. Yeah, I don't want to touch it. It's probably live. We won't play around with electricity, fortunately. We're smart to know better. That's a linen closet there. So this is another room. This almost could be a master bedroom too. Well, it's not quite as nice. They left their bed behind though, so there's that. I mean, they left the bed with the stains and everything included. Whoa, this one's quite bloody. What happened here? That's very interesting. Look at that dresser. It's pretty unique. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I'm sure Tommy can tell us what era that's from. How old is that thing, Tommy? There's a matching one there. Of course, this room has a couple of closets. This one here has some shoe storage and basic hanging space. And this one over here, pretty much the same thing with some cubby space. Look at that headboard. That's a very 80s looking bed. Kind of curious about the blood stains. Why is that thing so stained up? That's a lot of blood. That's not a nosebleed or you know, other things. Wonder what the explanation for that is. This room also has a little bathroom, an ensuite bathroom. It's actually a powder room though. Again, it's got the same kind of tiling on the floor. You got the white granite. You got the countertop that matches that. You got a little seating space here so your partner can watch you. Oh God, the brown bomber was here. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, so you got seating space there so you can have company while you do that. Wow. And of course, this is tucked away in one of the little crannies of the house here. But again, you got a window right beside the toilet. That's quite awesome if you ask me. I love how inviting this house feels because of all the windows and all the light that it brings in. Okay, so we're done with that area here. And I think we're done with upstairs. So why don't we work our way down to the basement? We'll wrap this one up. Oh yeah, the stairs were over here. All right, so we'll take these stairs down. Give you guys the tour from here. This banister is completely intact, so that's very nice. And of course, this takes us back down to the kitchen area, which we were earlier. And of course, these stairs go down towards the basement. So let's go down that way. This is like a mud room type of room here. It's a side entrance to the house. Look at the unique shape to this door. Beautiful. Of course, they have a blackboard on the wall there. Oh, look at the mold there. Yeah, this place is getting real bad. They got some cabinets you'd literally need a ladder or a stool to get to, well, like a step ladder at least. But yeah, this wall is really interesting. Lots of storage. Not really sure what the purpose of all these would be for. I mean, you have 3.5 rows of cabinets mounted on this wall. It's very strange. Of course, I'll give you a view looking up at the stairs we just took down. So again, they got a very nice mural on the floor out of tiles. I guess that's a mosaic, I guess. But, you know, these are the stairs here. You can see they're extremely moldy. Beautiful winding stairs going all the way up to that skylight there. Over here, we got another room to check out. So let's go see this one. It's a big one. This could have been entertainment space too. This room's, wow. I mean, the doors are really moldy and gross. The shape of that wall is really interesting there. You could have had something interesting set up there on display or a TV or, you know, whatever, depending on what era you're talking. Beautiful amount of light coming in this room. Stunning stuff. Wow. And this room also had a bathroom. This bathroom's been trashed, unfortunately. Interesting tile there. Looks like a lot of Home Depot stuff in here. It's a little more modern. Even the baseboards and the tile on the floor, pretty modern stuff. What's behind this moldy door? It's a closet. It's very moldy and small. And all the cabinet doors from the kitchen are in there. And you got some mold there too. If there's any doubt that this place is abandoned, I think that's been removed by now. But this space here, I really like this curved architecture in the wall here. I would love to know what this room looked like when it was actually in use. Okay, we'll go back out and work our way downstairs. Oh. Again, look how moldy that is if you couldn't see it before. There it is now. So this goes down to the basement. And I can already tell you guys this basement's gross. Oh boy. Yeah, this is nasty down here. You got all these pipe insulators. Those could be asbestos, so we won't touch those. You can see though, lots of wood paneling down here. Painted up. You got some hackwork wiring right there. Of course, this looks back up to where we just came from. Over here, you got a beautiful cedar closet in the basement. I'll show you guys that real quick. Really nice. Can't get the door open anymore, unfortunately. Over here, it looks like we've got a fridge. Let's check this out. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that wall. This is nasty. Oh. Okay, so we have a basement kitchen, and this room is really tossed around. And it's moldy and gross. Got an old KitchenAid fridge here, and you know what? Inside the fridge is the cleanest part of this kitchen. Looks like they might have had yeah, it looks like a dryer vent there, so it looks like there was a dryer down here too. This could have been like a second kitchen, also laundry room type space. Very interesting. Everything is really moldy and gross down here. I really don't want to touch anything. Got a closet there. Looks like they had security. They have a breaker panel there. And of course, the cabinetry down here is not too bad. I love that one that's got the glass door. Everything kind of has that nicotine stain color to it as I'm flashing the light at it, though, so that's kind of interesting. Let's walk down here and see what we got. Really gross in here. Oh my God, look how gross this is. All the floors. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at that. You got a furnace room. That's like an 80s furnace. All that's intact. Wow. This is nuts. Okay, so this is the main entertainment space of the basement, I take it. Interesting tile floor over here. That's probably asbestos tiling, if I had to guess. I like how the windows are barred, but they have kind of decorative barring on the windows. That's kind of interesting. Wow. But yeah, I guess this would have been like the rec room, entertainment space. Sorry, I had to get that off the lens. There was a bit of a cobweb there. But yeah, you can see everything's in terrible shape. Is that an intercom? It's an intercom, wow. So this are the rooms in here. They had a kitchen, library, gym, master bedroom, studio, front door, back door, gate. Wow. So there was a studio. One of those rooms we were in was a studio, I guess, upstairs. Crazy. The condition of this room is very poor. At one point in time, they had a nice blackboard wall for the kids, but unfortunately that's decayed and coming down. Let's work our way back out. This is wild. Wow. All right, get out of here. So as we get back out to the main area here, looks like it goes deeper this way, so we'll go to our right first. This room here doesn't look like too much. Oh wow. This, I guess, is the heater, the water heater. Is that what this is? I really don't know. Look how moldy that is. Oh, that's really gross. But yeah, this room looks like it's just a bunch of cubby spaces. It's kind of like a cold room. This shelving was against the wall originally, so you could have got over there, but you can't anymore. It's okay though, we don't really need to fight through this. It's pretty obvious what it is. And of course you got security panels. Looks like they had a few different systems over the years. Let's look how old that is. That's wild. Okay, so this is the main area of the basement again. They also had a basement bathroom. Very modest, 50s-ish looking bathroom with the tile. The design choices, that little radiator's neat. The brown bomber also hasn't been here. That's actually quite an interesting light. Usually I make fun of the Home Depot lights, but that actually looks like a, different, well, maybe not. Maybe it's a painted Home Depot light. I don't know. But I see they do have air conditioning in this bathroom, so that's pretty sweet. And over here, what do we have? Oh, this is like the wine storage area. Look at that, beautiful cedar ceiling. You got cedar racks on the wall. And the air conditioning is actually for this room, not for the bathroom. So that makes sense. Pretty neat, it's a chilled wine room. And over here, it looks like we got another bedroom, like a guest room or something. Wow, I mean, this is really gross. Again, you got another intercom there, which is neat. But you can see this wood paneling is very moldy looking, very gross looking. The carpets down here are just devastated by the water and everything that's been rinsed onto them over the years. Ceiling's hanging, like it's rough. And of course, this back wall here is just really disgustingly moldy, unfortunately. Crazy. And of course, they have a fireplace down here, very similar to the rest of the house. I don't know if these mantles are actually modern or not. I know they have ones that look like this modern day. I'm starting to think all the ones in this house were probably actually original. Wow. Crazy. I guess we'll show you guys the closet. Got to show you everything, right? Oh, look at the mold in it. Nasty. All right. Well, guys, I think that's all the time we have for this one today. We've seen every inch of this place. I hope you guys enjoyed coming on this journey through this crazy building built way back in 1928. It's just absolutely mind-blowing to see a place like this in this kind of condition. But I hope that you guys did enjoy coming on this one, because this was one I was really happy to do for you. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment afterwards, and of course, share it out if you can to help the channel and the video grow. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today's adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed coming on this amazing tour of this absolutely mind-blowing place that was built way back in 1928. It's hard to believe that the first home of the first mayor of Toronto could be sitting in this kind of condition abandoned for multiple years. If you guys enjoyed coming on this one with me, please make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment afterwards, and of course, share the video out to help the channel and the video grow. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button over there. Check out last week's video there. Check out the random video up there. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.